So I have been thinking that I want to do 2 videos a week. I know I didn't do 2 videos last week. I was having some contractions and I went to the hospital. Everything was fine. It ends up I was just dehydrated. But I would like to film 2 videos a week, and I'm thinking I want to, at least for a little while, do one on a how to do something, like how to do wing gel eyeliner. Today is how to contour for your face and the face that you want. So if that's something you want to see, just let me know what kind of video you would like to see, and I will definitely make one. So yeah, going right in. I hope you enjoy. Alright, so I already did my brows off camera and primed my face. I'm going to start off by doing foundation. So today I'm just going to use this one. It's in Shell Beige. A couple pumps on the back of my hand. I'm going to put a little bit of oil in it today because I feel like I've been kind of dry. Okay, now I'm going to use concealer. I'm going to use this one again. I mean, it's my favorite. It's in the shade Fair. So when you are contouring your face, you want to use a concealer that is a significant amount lighter than your skin, because you're going to be going in with darker like powder, or you could use cream contour really, that is going to give your face the appearance. You want to have lighter and darker areas of your face when you contour. So to do the highlighting part, what you're going to do is you're going to use concealer, and you're going to put it in the spots in your face that the light is going to hit your face most naturally. So like right now, I only have on foundation. So as you can see, the light is not hitting my face as dramatically right through here or through here or under here. So the spots that you're going to want to get are right on your forehead, on the tip of your nose. I like to do the Cupid's bow, and then if you're going to be doing your makeup, you're going to want to prime your eyes as well. I like to use concealer for that. So you can use, like an eye primer, or you can use concealer and a setting powder. So I'm going to start by getting this area right here. And then I'm going to bring it down to my nose. Just through a straight line down my nose. I'm going to do Cupid's bow. A little bit on the chin. And by putting the light and the dark on your face, you are going to create a more dimensional, more natural looking face, basically. Now I'm going to do underneath my eyes. I like to get along this part of my nose because it can get a lot of redness right there. It just is hormonal. You can't change it. So one thing that I'll do is I'll put concealer right on that spot in my nose, and then I'll also set it because it'll tend to crease and you'll be able to see a little peak of redness coming out through my nose. So what I will usually do right here, you want it to kind of be in like an upside down triangle. Okay, now that you've blended out all of your highlight with your concealer, what we're going to do is set your face. Now, when you set your face, you're going to apply powder to your liquid makeup so that it stays. It doesn't move around. It's not going to slide off of your face during the day, anything like that. So to set my face, I use usually a translucent powder. This is the one I've been using lately. And I have 2 different brushes that I like to set my face with. This is a Real Technique setting brush, and it's a little bit smaller, obviously, as you can see. And then this is an Eco Tools powder brush. I like to use two different ones because I feel like the smaller one gives you a more precise application around some of these areas, like in between, like this little crease right here in my nose and underneath my eye. I feel like if I use a bigger brush, the powder will get in my eye. And then I like to use this one on the rest of my face, just kind of setting it so that all of the liquid makeup isn't going to move around throughout the day. The places that I have, and I mean, it's going to be different for everyone, where you have a problem with creasing and where you don't. The problems that I have are right underneath my eye, right in my forehead, along these parts of my nose, and then for some reason just this smile line on this side. So I'm going to go ahead and set those areas. All right, now that I have set my face, I am going to bake the areas of my face with the translucent powder that I have a really bad problem with places creasing. Now, if you find that throughout the day your makeup will crease in certain areas, and like I said, it's going to be different for everyone based on like the facial expressions that you make, things of that nature. Like you're just gonna have places that will either wear off because you touch your face, like you sit there or you know, I don't know, you play with your hair, something like that. You're going to have areas of your face that you either touch more often or make more facial expressions that you're going to have a problem with them creasing. So what you're going to want to do to prevent that and make your makeup last all day is put a ridiculous amount of powder on for at least a couple of minutes, at least 2 minutes. The way that I like to do it is take this brush right here. This is the e.l.f. contouring brush. And you're gonna dip that in the translucent powder, just like this. I like this one because it picks up the powder really nicely. And put it on the areas that like to crease for you. So like I said, for me, it's gonna be this smile line, both these sides of my nose, underneath my eye, and on my forehead. So you're gonna take it, just do like that. And I know this looks like an absolutely insane amount of powder, but believe me, it does work. So today I'm going to use this flower one. It's the lighter one with the cooler color. And when you contour, you're going to want to use, I would recommend an angled brush. I have these two. I used to use this one a lot, and now I use this one mostly. So it's going to be angled, and that's just because it's a lot better to get it into the sides of your face. So let me explain really quick. When you contour, you're going to contour for your face shape. So you're going to want to put it in places that are going to either slim your face or tone down or accentuate features that you like or don't like about yourself. Start with the hollows of your cheeks because that's where everyone should contour. And there's a couple different ways that you can do it. You can make a C shape like this. You can make a straight line and then kind of put it on other parts of your face. Whatever you feel is most flattering for your face shape. I personally would start at the top of my ear and go straight down. So you're going to want to start right there. And it's going to look really sharp at first, but you're going to want to blend it out as you go. So just like that would be how I would start. And you're going to wipe away some of the translucent powder, and that's fine. It's been sitting there for a second. So you're not going to want to blend down. the reason why you do this, see, look how much slimmer this side of my face looks already. Just having this little bit of face that peeks out right there makes it look like you're going something along those lines. So it's slimming your face because you're putting it in the hollows of your cheeks. Then the other side of your face. Pick up just a bit more product. I recommend tapping your brush off because it can become too much too quickly. Like very, very, very quickly. So then you're gonna start on the other side of your face. Start where your ear is and then move down. Like I said, everyone's face is going to be different. You can make a C, bring it a little bit more rounded into your face. It just depends on your face shape. All right, now that you've done the hollows of your cheeks, blended it all out nice and flawlessly. You don't want to have a harsh line right there. You want it to look natural. What you're going to do here, let's go ahead and wipe away this powder from our face real quick. It's been on there long enough. All right, now that we've wiped away that powder, we're going to contour the rest of our face. Now, if you feel like your forehead is big, you're going to want to contour from the hairline down just a tad farther than I would. I don't feel like my I mean, it is kind of big, but it really doesn't bother me. So it's not anything that I feel like I need to overcompensate for. I will contour it a little bit just because I feel like it looks nice and it helps even out the rest of your face. If you feel like you have a round face, you're going to want to contour right here. If you feel like you have kind of a diamond shaped face, you're also going to want to contour right here. If you feel like this part of your forehead is really big, you're going to want to contour right there. One place that I like to contour is, you know, I have what I consider a pregnancy double chin right now. So I would contour the spots where the shadow is on my face, like you can see right here. I would contour right there, and I feel like it makes my face look so much slimmer. So I'm gonna just do a little bit on my forehead, and I'm gonna do a little bit along the hairline right here, not very far. I feel like contouring right here really helps slim out your face. Like, and if you get under here, it's gonna look like a shadow, and it's gonna look like your face just has that shadow because it's so slim, you know? All right, now I'm gonna go into contouring the nose. The nose is something that a lot of people feel self-conscious about or things like that. So you can contour your nose to really achieve the results that you want. Like, if you believe your nose is too big, if you contour on the sides in a very slimming, like right about here, it's going to look a lot smaller. If you feel like your nose is just really skinny and really long, what you're going to want to do is contour the underneath part of your nose and then contour a bit more out, like probably about right here. If you feel like your nose is crooked, you can contour it in on one side and a little bit farther out on the other side, and that's going to make it appear to shift the opposite way. So me personally, I'm not very insecure about my nose. I think it looks good. I do like to contour it when I wear a lot of highlight on my nose because I feel like it does draw attention to my nose a lot more. So for the sake of this video, I'm going to contour my nose. I'm going to start right about here. I would start halfway. You can contour it all the way up. I personally wouldn't. And then for the other side, I'm going to take it and blend it out. All right, now you're going to want to use blush. I personally like to match my blush to my, you know, the rest of my makeup, what I'm wearing, you know, whatever blush I feel like that day. I have been experimenting with new colors, and I think that there's times and there's places for all different kinds of blush, all different colors of blush, should I say. I think today I'm going to use this. It's called Peach Belini. I'm going to go ahead and pick that up on a blush brush. Tap off your product first. You can always add more, but you can't take away. So to blush for your face, what you're going to do, you're going to want to apply it in a similar fashion to what you did to your contour. Now, the closer you bring it into your cheeks, the more closed your face is going to look. So if you feel like your face is really big, it's going to be a good idea to bring it in just a little bit more. If you want your face to look lifted and slimmer, you're going to want to apply probably to about here with the blush. So take the blush. You're going to want to blend that into your contour. The difference that it's going to make in your look, depending on whether you apply blush before or after your highlight, is the highlight is going to look less dramatic if you put the blush on last. The highlight is going to look more dramatic and pop more if you put the highlight on last. There are highlighters with glitter, like a little bit of glitter in it, and there are highlighters that are just shimmer. And the glittery ones are going to be more dramatic. Some of the shimmery ones are more dramatic than others, definitely. There are good highlighters and there are bad highlighters out there. So I think today I'm going to go ahead and use this color. It's called White Sand. You can use a tapered highlighting brush. You can use a fan brush. I mean, there's a couple different ways that you can do it. And the places on your face that you're going to want to highlight are right here. Now, highlighter is going to add texture to your face, whether you like it or not. So if you have any bumps, it's definitely going to accentuate those bumps. So what you're going to want to do, highlight right about here is typically a good area for most people. There are so many different ways that you can highlight your face. You can bring it all the way down here. I don't, because I've been having a lot of trouble. You can kind of see them like right here. I have a couple little bumps because I developed a beeswax allergy, and I guess I was using a lot of products that had beeswax on my face, and I'm still kind of dealing with some skin issues because of it, really on both sides. I have a couple little things. So I've just been highlighting back here a little bit more lately. Not that I don't love highlighter, because I do. Now another place that you're going to want to highlight is on top of your brow bone. So on your nose, you can highlight just the tip a little bit. So you can do that. You can stop there, or you can continue to add highlight to the bridge of your nose. I usually don't highlight the bridge of my nose, but I am going to, because I just told you about it. Okay, so I just popped on some lashes and some lipstick, and I mean, I hope you like it. This is my tutorial on how to contour your face. So if I left anything out, or if you'd like to see another how-to tutorial on pretty much anything, let me know in the comments, and I will try my very, very hardest to put one out for you. If you enjoyed this video, if you want to see more, please like it, please subscribe to my channel. I would be so happy, and yeah, so I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.